You guys ever had Blanton's?
No.
No.
Well,
Lift that up.
What is that?
you guys ever had chicken cock?
Well, once. A long time ago.
Chicken cock.
Oh, man.
I was in Montana one time for a job, and they had a 20-year at the bar. So
That's not a good angle.
Blurred. That was
What's,
my introduction. 20-year-old chicken cock.
What the fuck were you doing in Montana? And when was this?
Like 2 years ago.
Bro,
Built in
we
secret.
missed so much. That's not a good
Secret
angle for me.
labs.
That's not a good angle.
You know, you just got to angle it a little bit so you can still see the exquisite background. That's all that matters.
Ray, did you do thinking with your Dickman?
No.
Somebody did.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did.
Oh, thank you.
I did something. I didn't remember which one I did.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Try to put, I mean, doesn't mean we have to use those ones or whatever, but yeah, there's
No.
a couple things in there.
Yeah, they're way better.
Interns stepped it up this week. Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll let the listeners be the judge of that.
All right.
What do we got?
I don't know.
Oh, you want me to hit the intro?
I
as
never
long as
Never really
Cody's
do a lot of
impressed.
preamble.
Cody, you need make love to that microphone, Cody. I can't hear you.
Okay. Excuse me.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay, I gotta find my good mood. Hey, everybody. Wow, that's loud. Welcome to episode 295 of the Rich Dickman Show podcast. It's slightly better than you. And your host, right? Once again, got the boys here. Anna Nicole's in the background. Ray's playing golf. Cody's making sweet love to that microphone.
Yeah.
And Randy, god damn, you look skinny as fuck, Randy. What's going on?
Hey, shot in the belly.
Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Boom.
We're doing drugs.
Did that just hit your belly button?
No,
Looked
right
like it.
beside it. Okay.
Too close for comfort.
All right, I got a new belly button now.
What's the update?
The update is I'm under 400 officially. I went to the doctor today, and 320 or 398.
Congratulations, man.
320s.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, oh, you need to knock
Like,
that shit
holy
off immediately.
shit,
Yeah.
too much.
How's your shits?
Good. I just had a solid one just before this. I had a huge one the other day. I lost like 5 pounds when I took that shit. Literally.
When I was little, I thought fat people just didn't take big enough poops. Like that's the reason I thought fat people existed. Whenever there's like a fat person, I'm like, you gotta up your rookie number. Like,
Get some fiber in your diet,
yeah,
man.
fire that shit up. Shit huger, fatty. That's what I.
You got an audience, Cody.
I
You
know.
should have seen how those eyes rolled, like 16 feet to the right. Whoop.
That's what I thought. It's what
I
little
love
Cody
it.
thought.
I
Well.
love little Cody.
Yeah.
Funny.
Here we are, gentlemen. It's 295, 6 to go. A toast of water to the three of you.
I got.
Hell yeah. Water here.
Oh, Cody's got wine.
Mm-hmm.
Ray looks shocked. Ray, whose balls are you drinking tonight?
I was trying to figure out what the hell's going on with this stupid Discord thing. Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff over here. I got some of that Johnny Walker 18-year still left over from last week. We got
Yeah.
chickencock. We got Blanton's. We got,
How's
All right, let's talk about-
spelled? Is
yeah.
it common spelling?
So wait, what are we doing?
Chicken
Let's
cocks.
focus on.
How is chickencock
Cocks.
spelled? Is it common spelling? Is there a twist on it?
Yeah, just proper chicken cock. 2 words, 2 capital
Yeah.
C's.
Wow, look at
Chicken
that. Good branding. That's a label.
Was it-
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Huh.
Huh. Is that what you're drinking right now?
Yeah.
You got a whole like bourbon bar, man.
Yeah, it says the famous old brand established in
Yeah.
1856.
So I don't
Yeah.
understand the title here, chicken cock, right? Because a cock refers to a rooster.
Mhm.
So are we saying chicken rooster?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be rooster cock? Shouldn't it be rooster cock?
That's redundant and deflates the joke because at that point you're talking about a penis. You know what I mean? Because you've already outlined the rooster. A chicken cock flies under the radar because cocks can appear in many a species, like peacock, for example.
Yeah. We're thinking
How
about
many
getting
other
some of those.
species?
I gotta feel like any
Shrimp.
other species that has that hierarchy of one male, alpha male, and then like a herd of lady in bird form.
So is the alpha male called the cock? Is that
Yes,
that where
that's the thing that fights off the predators and impregnates all the chicken.
like
Speaking
the
of
cock of the
shrimp-
walk?
Oh,
What?
I was going
The
to talk
cock
about
of-
shrimp.
I'm talking about cocks. Cock of the walk,
I don't know what that is.
cocksman.
You're just saying words with cock.
This is new to me. You're telling me that the alpha male in each group is called the cock?
Yeah. Yes.
Cock and tackle.
That's always how it's been since
That's brand new
Farmer John,
information.
E-I-E-I-O.
I always thought it was just the rooster.
E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, that's from Old MacDonald nursery rhyme days, Rem.
They say cock in Old MacDonald.
You can.
What
Yeah.
verse?
Old MacDonald had a cock, E-I-E-I-O.
That's
And
how it
on
goes.
that farm, he was a cock. Yeah. You never heard
Okay.
that?
No, not like
What are
that.
you
So-
teaching your kids?
Not
so
that.
if humans are a form of animal and you just call someone a cock, are you saying that they're the alpha male? Because I feel like that's not how it's been used.
I mean, because of literary devices, yeah. Sarcasm.
Okay. All right.
Seems wrong.
Randy, off to Randy the
Yeah.
shrimp cock.
Yeah. Did you know Elon cut
Shuttlecock.
our budget for we were seeing how long shrimp could run for, and then we spent 130 million on it, and he cut the budget. Can you believe that? How are we
Run
gonna?
what?
You know why?
Why?
I can explain to you why. Have you guys been on TikTok and seen the mantis shrimp?
I don't use TikTok.
I've
thumb
not been on
busters?
TikTok. I know about.
I don't have
mantis,
spyware.
though.
Oh, fucking! That's all you need. You know, if you just shrimp, any shrimp, I don't care. Disregard all the rest of them. The mantis shrimp are fucking cool. Like,
They got the falcon punch.
yeah. So guys, you'll see like somebody like drops like a crab or a crawdad
Yeah.
or whatever. They drop the thing in there, and the mantis shrimp like kind of like weasels out of its little area, its little burrow, and then just goes up to it
Does
and
like
just
the
does a little
fighting
like a praying mantis arms, but then just goes whack and just absolutely obliterates them. And I mean, just shells flying everywhere, knocking the claws
Punches
off
meant
of
to
crabs.
Destroy exoskeletons.
Oh,
shit.
it's fucking sick, dude. I'm telling you, like you could get lost in that for a few hours. Like you really could. And they're colorful. They all look different, kind of like a rooster cock. But man, they are the cock of shrimp,
Okay.
and that's why you.
Well,
who
now
cares
we
about
don't
the rest
know
of the
what
budget?
happens when we
Tiger
put them
shrimp,
on
baby.
treadmills, Ray.
But we know they cockfight.
The fighting
We
is
got
way
all
better.
we got all these shrimp headbands ready to go, and no shrimp to wear them.
You know, there's going to be a whole bunch of people like tuning in to the episodes the first time because we left that voicemail, and they're going to be like, "What?"
Talk about
What is
cock
it?
and shrimp. Welcome. Sit down. Get yourself a drink. This will be
They're gonna
much
think it's
better
an
if you
animal
find yourself a
podcast.
drink.
So did
Yeah. Well, speaking of,
Speaking of animals, have you guys seen this? I think they're called Altai sheep. I came across this week. Have you seen those things?
no.
Okay, it's
I thought you were
A-L-
talking about your animal.
ALTAY sheep. But if you just look up, Google it. There's pictures. These things.
I don't want to do
No,
work.
I'm telling you, these things got a hiney on them. It's like just.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know how I came
I'm not
across it.
Googling it anymore.
Yeah, you
but
know what I'm talking
Oh
about.
shit!
Oh, it's like those things are
I don't-
stacked. Stacked.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
Fat? Is that a fatty deposit?
I don't know, but
Damn,
I'd like
they
to
got
see
some
that thing
ass.
work.
Yeah, it's like the baboon of sheep. Baboon of sheep, I think.
Baboon the sheep.
yeah, to an extent, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's all the animal talk that I have. I have no idea how I got so many animal references in the first 3 minutes of the show, but
Let's keep it going.
Where'd you take
killing it
Charlie
with
this week?
oh, to the vet. I did that.
Yeah.
I actually did that. So there is more animal talk, I guess. Oh my goodness. You'd think that I'm Dr. Doolittle or something like that. Oh my goodness.
You doctor something. Who's Charlie?
So my dog, that crazy puppy dog. Oh, you got him in your background. Look at those butts, dude. I'm telling you. It's,
For days.
You know what that is?
it's too much.
That's
It's like-
that's someone's healthy, obsession.
Yeah. Could you
That's an
imagine what's
obsession,
happening
sure,
in Wales right now?
Because sheep are selectively bred. There's some farmer out there that's like, yeah, I could do with more of this, and then just started, making that happen.
Yeah, that looks like a
CRISPR.
sexual fetish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the rest of them looks normal. The rest of them looks perfectly normal. And then you just get to the rear end and you're like, whoa.
Do you know
It was just-
the interesting fact behind that Welsh stereotype
What?
Yeah, what?
of them being
Sheep fuckers?
those that do copulation with sheep.
Those are Welsh?
Yeah.
Well, it harkens back to like medieval days where thieving livestock was punishable by death. So whenever somebody was caught stealing a sheep and asked what they were doing, to not die, they would just say, "Oh, I was fucking it. There ain't no time in that sheep. That's what I was doing." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
That's just 1 to 3 years in prison.
Yeah.
That's
Man, I'm
fair.
looking
Better than
forward
death.
to the recappers this
We
week.
shipped
Holy
them
shit.
all off to fucking America. Yeah.
Well,
what
yeah, we
happened.
shipped everybody to America. Get them out. You got to send them home. Randy, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about like rounding up people and just getting them the fuck out of our country?
Indifferent.
Yeah, okay. That's probably the way to be. I'm totally in favor of it, legal or illegal. I don't care. If I don't like you, they should go.
I wrote a bit.
Yeah,
I wrote a bit
I don't think they
on this.
sh-
Can
Uh-oh.
I fire it off?
Say that again,
Oh.
Coach.
I wrote
You're
a
low
bit.
tonight.
I wrote a bit on this. Can I fire it off? I'll turn my gain up.
Yeah, do
for
it.
my bit.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I don't know if it's an influx. I was going to say an influx, but let's just say for a fact, there are illegal immigrants in America. Like we can all
Yes,
agree
it's
on
a
that.
fact. Yes.
And those people could have been legal immigrants because there's a line. There's a line
Yes.
the U.S. government like asks you to get in. And I'm realizing, I'm going through history, I'm going through my family tree, and I realize that the government asks right now are very low. They're nothing. It's just like, how's your mom? Where you been? What's your intention in the country? Right?
Yeah. Are you planning on
And
killing us?
I don't know what that one's like in there, but possibly nowadays it's weird.
It's
But
implied.
I asked, I looked at the line my maternal grandfather had to deal with to get U.S. citizenship, and it's called the Baton Death March. It happened, yeah. Like
That sounds familiar.
for those of you that don't know, Filipino Americans probably got their citizenship from their grandpa that had to serve during World War II in the Pacific Theater. My grandfather was one of those guys. So the line he had to get into to get U.S. citizenship was run by the Japanese imperialists, and he was asked to just walk until he was undone, until he was dead. And I'm just like, man, if my grandpa was alive today, he'd just be like, get in the line. Stop cutting. The line is so much easier now. But yeah, like my old man went through a shit ton to get his fucking citizenship.
You got that in your
so
DNA, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, fucking
And I'm
Kamala
realizing
Harris
that
is
guy was
inviting everybody
old.
over. Oh, I guess it's not. Election's over. We won. We won.
Somebody
Everybody else lost.
fucking won. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is yet, but somebody won.
Burn, baby, burn.
But yeah, it's
The oligarchy.
wacky. And I remember when the United States, it was a very brief, like 1.5 minutes, but they freaked out when the administration implemented English as the national language of America. Yeah. The national language of the Philippines is English. It always had, like, I can't say it always has been, but it's been that for a long time. And all these like Filipino Americans like me are just like, what's the big deal? It helps people know what you speak instead of just being like, figure it out. Come here and figure out what we speak. I don't think that's
Filipinos in your world sound like Italians.
I will counter that with Italians in your world sound Filipino.
Oh, it's me, a Filipino.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're referencing that, not.
I'm having a
deeply
tough time
ingrained
figuring out
racism.
whether that was supposed to be Filipino or Italian.
Yeah,
it
it was.
That was
It was
hard.
just, yeah.
Let's just
I wasn't
start
referencing
April,
my
let's just start
racism.
that April
Toss-up.
Fool's rumor.
I'm going to flip a coin.
Filipino,
one or the other.
Filipinos speak Italian.
Oh, by the way, everybody, April Fools.
April Fools. Happy
April Fools, we don't care about fucking sheep.
No,
April
just these
Fools.
sweet sheep asses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, anybody else have any fun things going on this week?
Well, it
'Cause
wasn't
I don't.
fun, but I did take the dog Charlie to the vet. So
Who the fuck is Charlie? Like, this
My
is new
dog.
information here.
He just said
He's
Charlie
a-
the dog.
he's a
Dad, that
golden
was like 5
doodle.
minutes ago, dude. When did you get this dog?
We've had him about a year, or he's about a year old, so we've had him 9.
Okay, so he's new. This is new information to all of us because you didn't have Charlie the dog.
No, we
when
I can go
Dog
get him.
before.
Yeah, if you want, I can go get him.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's
Oh, was
rowdy.
he one of those kids who came in the other night?
Yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
the one covered in head to toe in hair
Oh,
and walking on all
okay.
fours.
You don't have to get him.
So
Went to the vet. Was the vet hot?
okay, so my wife and kids were gone for the weekend, so just me, the 2 boys, and the dog. All right, so
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, it was we just ran around our underwear,
NASCAR
scratching our balls
and
the whole time,
Cookies.
farting everywhere,
Beautiful.
just doing boy things,
Yeah.
you know. So the appointment was set 5 p.m. Saturday. So my wife set it up so I could drop the boys off at the in-laws. So I dropped them off at 4 o'clock. I get to the vet way too early, which is, partly on me, but I was also like, I haven't been there. I don't know nothing. They've taken care of this thing the whole way through. So I just show up. It's like 4:07 and they're like, whoa, you're early. And I'm like, yeah. I'm also like, there's no one here. So why don't you just see me? And they go, well, the 4 o'clock isn't here yet. If they don't show up by 4:15, we'll let you in and take the 4 o'clock. And all I'm thinking is like, I'm already here. They're already not here. Why don't you just let me in, right? Like whatever.
Well, what time was your appointment? What was
5.
your original time?
5. So I was early.
Fucking early.
I
Fuck
also
you for being early.
I also had no idea if there was like a bunch of whatever.
Sometimes you got to fill out like a fucking phone book of paper.
So I had no idea. So I was just trying to be proactive, right? So I'm like, all right, sit there for a few minutes. It's like 5 to 7 minutes to sit there and see that dude shows up. So about a minute to go, of course, the dog decides that he wants to mark his territory on the desk.
They do.
It's sitting there. I'm like, son of a bitch. I was not like quick on the trigger to look for that. So I'm like, hey, can you get me some paper towels? I can clean this up. So literally this dude walks in at like 4:15, 4:16, and he's like, hey, I'm here for my 4:30. And I'm like, yes, the 4 o'clock's not here. And they go, no, you're supposed to be the 4 o'clock. And he's like, well, my bad. If you guys need me to come back later, reschedule, I don't have a problem with it. And they go, it's no big deal. We're not that busy. And all I could think was, what the fuck? I'm like, then why, if you're not that busy, let me, like, I'm fucking here. Why am I just sitting here? Like, what is wrong with you guys? So then I'm like, fuck this. So I just walk out. I'm like, I'm going to get mad. I'm walking out. So I go outside and I'm just trying to train the dog. That actually looks a lot like my dog too, right there. I'm trying to train him on like, I'm leading him. He's not leading, that whole thing.
Right.
So doing that, we're walking around the parking lot and stuff like that. At 4:50, they finally come outside and they're like, hey, we'll see you early now. And all I'm thinking is, this is the time you normally fucking show up. Like, fuck you guys. Seriously.
You were there from 4:07 to 4:50?
Oh, yeah.
And there was no...
And I'm just seething outside. Man. And they're like, the 4:30 didn't show up. So, and all I'm thinking is like, you guys just, fuck you guys. I'm texting my wife. I'm like, we're finding a new vet. Like, I hate this place.
Totally.
Like, no sense of urgency. And so then...
No sense of how time works.
Yeah. And all I'm thinking is like, if you just get one off your books, he's supposed to get like 3 shots or something like that. It can't take that long. It's not a surgery. It's not some time consuming. Fuck people. They're just so inconsiderate. You know what I mean? Like just use a little common sense. So anyway, then they're like, oh, we could go see him by ourselves. Like we can just take him in the back. Are you okay with that? I'm like, hell, if I don't care. Like, yeah,
do shit.
Do the thing and let me know.
Don't bring him back.
Well, actually, they did a thing where they were like, well, you're not on
the
list.
Him to sleep.
Like you're not on, you're not, it just says your wife's name. And so
I guess I kidnapped this dog and brought him to you. I guess that's what I do.
So they do this thing where they go, we have to call her to verify that we can add you. And I'm like, okay. So they do the thing. And it takes like 2 seconds. And through the whole rest.
At the same time, like, who else is going to take care of this dog? It's like when people check to make sure it's you paying your taxes.
Okay.
Are you really Cody trying to pay Cody's taxes?
So here's the thing.
If I'm not, just let him.
They have no way of verifying that's the same dog. Like they can't even tell you if it's the same dog, much less there was no actual verification. They didn't verify that I'm who I say I am. Like there's no actual verification. They're just like a policy they made that no one ever thought through, where they're like, let's just make sure we have the person's name on file or something like that. But like there was no actual verification. So then they take the dog back. They come get me like 10 minutes later and they're like, yeah, we haven't done anything yet. He's growling at us. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, and if you ever met this dog like never growls and he barks just because he's like, he's non-aggressive. If he ever sees another dog,
vicious right hook to deal.
Yeah,
you could have said like, "Oh yeah, I know. That's why I was here early." Like that would have like been the absolute take your take your clientele in the order they come in, as long as it's not ridiculous.
Well, so then I'm like, they're like, so can you come back? And I'm like, that's fine. So I go back there and he's immediately jumping on me and wagging his tail and all this fucking thing. Yeah, no, and he's just like happy to see. If he's ever seen another dog, he's like the happiest, least aggressive dog you've ever seen in your life. Like zero aggression. And so I'm like,
golden doodles are like that.
Yeah, I'm like, and partly like, don't you guys are a fucking vet's office? Do you not understand? He's a golden doodle. Like he's not aggressive. but whatever. And so then they're like, well, let's take him to the other room and all this bullshit. So I'm in there and they're like, okay, so since he was growling, we have to take his temperature or whatever with the ear thermometer thing. They're like, can you do it? And I'm like, why the fuck do we pay you guys? You know what I mean? Like, what do you, like now I'm the vet? Like, what is this? I don't understand how these, like as a person that helps operate a business, how the fuck are they in business? They don't even do anything.
Man.
And then she goes to give the first shot and she misses. She's like, oh, looks like I just got fur. I'm going to have to go drop it again. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, how are they so bad at everything? It was just
I thought
one catastrophe after
like,
the next.
she missed the dog and hit you or something.
No,
now Ray can't get parvo.
But yeah. I'm clear for heartworms. No heartworms in me.
Nice.
But
Do you have
anyway,
to take a poop sample?
no,
Next week.
no, none of that. And I basically was like, all right, well, the wife and kids are back after this, so they can deal with it. I'm done.
The people who are on the list can deal with this.
Yeah. Maybe I'll call him and remove my name. Oh, he's fine. He's like perfectly fine. And that's the thing. He's like, everything's fine other than these people are just incompetent, which I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Just frustrating. Just
sorry
so it was
to
like,
hear that, Ray.
so the kids were at the in-laws for like 2 hours for what should have been like, an hour, maybe. Not the end of the world. Like they had fun and stuff, but yeah. Just
I was in
dumb
traffic
people.
for 4.5 hours a few weeks
that
ago,
sounds like
so
fun.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
I think I
Same
told
thing.
that story. I hope I told it because that's a good story. I also got Randy. I don't think, did I tell you this? I had to get fitted for an oral device for sleep apnea. So I don't have to wear the fucking mask and shit. And in order to do so, they had to mold my teeth because it's a thing. It goes in your teeth and it holds your jaw forward. Because sleep apnea is from the jaw, not the nose. I don't know if you know that.
Really?
Well, anyways, I typically like going to the dentist, but not when they shove like an 8-inch dildo in my mouth to do a fucking like scan of my teeth, like a 3D model. Like I thought it would just be imprints, but nope. There comes this fucking pole. And it's like, oh, it's like open wider. Like, oh, it was not. But anyways, I pick it up Thursday. Let you guys know how it goes. Oh, congratulations! Anything good?
No, I hopefully they'll give me laughing gas. I'm hoping.
You getting tooth pulled?
No, I need a filling.
What are you smoking or vaping?
Nicotine.
Oh, okay. There's a
Nicotine.
big cloud there.
Yeah,
How you
it's
doing
nicotine.
with the elimination of all your vices?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, chilling. I'm on 2 weeks for weed. It's been good.
Your skin looks glowier.
Yeah, it's because I've been sweating all day. It's been a long day.
Okay.
I understand that.
We had a tornado scare the other night, didn't you, Randy?
Yeah, we did. We had one touchdown right up the road in Cuba.
Randy was texting me. I was all scared for him too.
Yeah. It went north of us, luckily, but we're supposed to get another round tomorrow. 8 inches of rain tomorrow.
Damn,
we're gonna
fucking
flood.
Trump with all this bad weather.
Yeah, he can control the weather. Why isn't he giving us better weather?
I know, it's bullshit.
Like they said, Biden could control the weather. Why can't Trump now?
Darth Biden.
Yeah.
And let's go.
Oh,
Cody,
man.
what kind of wine are you drinking?
That's a rosé. I'm done with it. But
Yeah.
yes,
Done with it because it's rosé, or are you done with it because you finished?
the glass is empty.
God bless you.
So my wife and kids were in Myrtle Beach, and their flight actually got
Oh.
canceled the day before, like yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
So they ended up having to fly out today. So the first flight was delayed, and then it was first one's canceled, then it was delayed, and then they just were like, screw it, we'll just get a different flight for tomorrow. It was largely due to the weather, and I don't know if you guys have had this thought. Rem, you might have, having a larger family, but my thought was, what happens if they like take off and like go through the tornado or something, and you just never see them again? Now, not that, do you ever have those like
Dude,
crazy
fucking
thoughts? Like I don't dwell
Flying
on
terrifies me, dude.
Well, but-
like leading up to, oh my God.
but it was just like me and the two boys at home, and I thought, what if it was just always me and the two boys? Do you ever have those
Yeah.
thoughts?
All the time.
Yeah.
Because I always try to
figured
figure
you
out what my next moves.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Not trying to like be morbid about it, but like it's like
Yeah.
the man being like, all right, I'm thinking ahead, survival. That kind of, like, that's all it is. It's not, I mean, obviously
yeah.
not wishing anything to happen or nothing like that.
No.
Of course.
These are good things to talk about, Ray, because we're human beings.
Yeah.
Right? And this is normal.
And I
Yeah.
thought about it, and I was like,
I-
dude, you have way less free time than you think, but I think I could get more free time.
Holy- Okay.
Like, I
well,
could
I mean,
get
it
a
depends on
routine
your
down.
family.
I could get a routine down.
What support system? I'm lucky to have
Yeah.
both sets of parents. Here's your rosé, Cody.
Oh, thank you.
I do not like that. I gotta change that. But like my first thought is like, How do I tell them?
Oh, it's easy. I got told
Your
at 5
children?
or 6 when my
Yeah.
mom died. Yeah,
Well,
my dad just brought me in. I could smell alcohol on him, and he was like, "Boy, you're never gonna see your mom again." And I was like, "Oh,
Jesus Christ.
okay, why?" And he's like, "Oh, she's dead." And I was like, "Oh, well, that's a lot, you know."
Yeah.
I'm 6, and you're drunk, and here we are.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and then I had to go out, and my great grandma called me fat.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
man.
a
She's
rough
still
day.
alive?
No,
Good.
long dead. She's the one who named me JJ after a beached whale, or gave me a nickname. Yeah.
all right, rock and roll.
What about
Yeah, well, see, right.
breaking the news with that guy? He's on social media. That the guy that like delivers bad news. You pay him 20.
John breaks bad news.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rim said I
You could
should
use
do
that. Yeah.
Fucking-
Yeah. I pitched that to
Yeah.
Randy. Like he should be doing stuff like that, like calling people and just like tech help. Randy's great at tech support.
You know what? You don't even need to show like a badge or any kind of credentials. You could just call up a business, tell them shit that no one even paid you to say.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you can
Like,
call
nobody
and
would
read
check.
them copy.
Yeah, no, or something like that. You could just call a random Taco Bell and be like, "Can I speak to the manager on behalf of your employees? They think you shit funny," and then just hang up. You know
Let's
what I mean?
do it right
Randy-
now.
Yeah, let's call Papa John's.
Oh, okay.
I'm good on
No,
that.
you have- Yeah. Cody, you ready for this?
Nope, not doing it. I don't.
Oh, he's
crank
not
call.
doing it. Forget it. I'm not going to force
Okay.
him either.
I don't crank call.
All
right.
What do we got for bits tonight?
I shoved food in
Oh.
my mouth so I couldn't crank call.
Did I ever tell you about how my cousin got a crank call fucking law passed in Missouri? Him and his friends made some lady insane by playing that song, "I Can Ride My Bike with No Handlebars." And then they threw a bike with no handlebars in her yard. Anyways. Oh, wrong one.
Good.
You want segments? We've got segments. It's Thinking with Your Dickman.
These better be good this week.
Oh, they
I
are.
swear to God, we're going to cancel this segment if it's not.
Dear TRDS, as a proud Wisconsinite, I find myself in a predicament where my loyalties are put to the test. I've been invited by a friend to attend the Green Bay Packers opening season game, free of cost to me. Unfortunately, this conflicts with an invitation from another friend to attend the famous Cheese Curd Festival. These two events are far enough from each other that makes attending both impossible. Please help me decide which event would be the best to attend. Jessica.
All
Where
right.
are you
So
at?
first of all,
Wisconsinite. Okay.
Wisconsin. First of all, we don't know the nature of these friends.
You have too many.
Mm.
You have too many
there's-
fucking friends if
Yeah.
two of them at any given time want to hang out with you. You
Yeah,
have to kill one of them.
I have
You must
no friends
Murder.
in real life. The only friends I have, I see once a week via the internet.
For 90
Right.
minutes.
So I have the best life. Yeah.
You- I've had this happen to me. It was, would you like to go to, do you know the Indian festival Holi? You just take the color powder and just whip it at each other. Everyone
Yeah.
gets colorful.
Yeah.
It was the New York version of that, or a different friend invited me to get pissed drunk and take LSD in a Pennsylvania cabin.
Oh.
And the way I solved this is I went to the friend that wanted to take me to holiday and I invited him to the LSD cabin, and the entire thing sorted itself out. So that's what I'm going to that's what I'm gonna suggest here.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck the Packers.
I like it. This though, this is impossible to answer. We don't know what kind of friends these are.
Cheese curd.
All right. We don't know how big of a Packers fan or cheese curd fan this person is. So without those details, I cannot answer. I would go with Cody's. Try to invite one to the other. See who says yes first.
Make sure you vote today.
Yes. Save our Constitution.
I want to call BS on this one because,
Nobody likes cheese curds likes the Packers.
No, just random knowledge floating around in my head.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the famous Cheese Curd Festival, that's usually in June. That's always in June in Wisconsin. There's no football in June. It starts in September and goes on. So
Jessica,
basically,
you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This is just someone just looking for their 5 minutes of fame on our glorious podcast.
I needed you to like drop a Columbo line before the truth bomb. It's like, oh yeah, one more thing before I forget. It seems the Cheese Curd Festival never coincides with football.
Wow, your Bill Cosby is great.
Thank you.
Can you say pudding pops?
Budding. How's he doing? Is he still kicking? That's wild.
He got out of
He's still
jail
kicking.
on a
Yeah,
technicality.
he's out of jail. I think he's blind.
Really?
I hope so.
Though. Yeah, I think he lost his seat.
Can't see the roofie anymore.
Yeah.
Jealous.
All right, Ray. Thank you for solving this mystery for us. What's our next one?
Dear TRDS, I'm a simple man. So simple, in fact, I listened to Leonard Skinner's timeless classic, Simple Man, on repeat.
God.
Ironically, it's the only song I'll listen to more than once. This poses a problem when my AirPods run out of battery. This song will play through speakers, which led to those nearby becoming frustrated with the repetitiveness. Since I'm not bothered by it, do you have a suggestion to keep my simpleness, the word is simplicity, not be so annoying to others?
Man, every time Simple Man by Shinedown comes on, I skip it. I hate that song. I hate their version. I hate that song. So,
Is the Shinedown a cover?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I've heard it.
Yeah.
45.
Can we
I'm not really a
Can we just-
Shinedown fan.
give up music for Lent or something?
I want to start giving up bad things for Lent. You know what I mean? It's like,
Murder.
I'm not something like no, because that's a good thing. Giving up, it would be like giving up peacefulness for Lent. He's like, I'm going to be an asshole for these next 40 days. You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah. Eddie Burback gave up his phone for 30 days. He just released the documentary. It's very interesting. Yeah. I was watching it before we came down here.
All right. Does anyone here think they can do that? 40 days without a cellular device?
Oh, yeah.
I would love to try. But
What stopped you? Who is
like-
the contact stopping you? Work?
So the kids, work, the
Kids
kids,
and
and the wife and the family. Yeah. Especially
They
with
can
older
call
parents.
Kristen.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I feel like, never mind. I was going to say, let's bring back walkie-talkies. That shit was
Yeah.
great.
Nextel.
Nextel tried that
Talk,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. People had the
Oh my God.
the chirp one.
I worked with some guys that had those, and it was so funny. Just like working the chirp, and they're like, go for Bob.
Go for Randy.
Go for Randy.
Just awesome. I love it. I miss those days.
Yeah,
that,
it
that
was
was
nice.
high-
Speaking of
that
go
was
for
high-
Randy.
You had the shorthand. You'd say like
Cutting
10-10, 10-4, shit like that.
Yeah.
What's
Joe,
your 20s?
get wired earbuds. There's an adapter.
Even his
you put in
name
your
is
phone.
simple.
Wired
Yeah.
earbuds is good. Yep.
Yeah. Boom. All right.
Wired
It's easy.
earbuds. Yeah, that's
Easy
pretty
peasy.
good. I was
All right.
I
going to
like those
say
things.
get some
studio
Ray-Bans with 32-hour batteries or whatever they're called. I forget.
Ray-Bans?
Everyone, no, not Ray-Bans.
Oakley make them? Probably.
I forget what they're called.
Bose?
Scratch that. I was going to do a product placement, but I'm too tired
Really?
and sick.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3.
Dear TRDS, I have a problem, a gambling problem. It's gotten so
Oh.
bad that in addition to regular sports betting, I gamble on everything and anything possible. I'll make bets with my wife about the time Amazon packages will be delivered. I've bet on ferret bingo. I've lost thousands betting on the world would end. If you didn't know, the world unfortunately did not end on February 2nd this year. My problem is not that I'm in financial trouble. I'm simply looking for new things to bet on. Please help me find new gambling opportunities that will tickle me fancy. Love, Jared.
You can gamble on like podcast length / like fight, like when's the first fight between the hosts, or you can also gamble on excuses that they would give.
Yeah, let's start a
for
market.
failure. Yeah. And I'm not doing like a triple T thing here. I'm just thinking of what's popping in my head.
Do you remember that it was a very short
Drifters.
series on Fox? It was called Bonsai Television. Do you remember that?
No.
It was pretty much
maybe.
like some producer on Fox just like bought a bunch of Japanese game show footage, and then before showing each clip, they would make a wager. And it was incredibly racist because it felt like a fake Japanese accent. Will a woman slip and fall or get to her bus?
I remember
would, like,
this. I remember
Yes,
this.
it would ask you to wager somebody
Yeah.
in the room next to you, and then it would play the clip. That series does not work for reruns. That was a one and done type of shenanigan. Like it was incredibly
'cause-
short-sighted and wacky.
Yeah, because you know it happens, right?
After the first, you could only bet on premieres. Yeah, that's the end of
Is
the
that? Yeah.
Yep.
You can go to old folks' home and you can play like death pools at the old folks' home, or who's going to trip and fall.
It's not legal anymore.
Which Alzheimer's patient loses it the fastest? That's the saddest shit. Like I used to work in an Alzheimer's unit, and like they come in and say, "Hey, my name's Bob." Hey, Bob, nice to meet you. And then like within months, he'd just be roaming around, not knowing where he was. Oh, it's terrible. Fucking sad. We can gamble on how many interruptions Ray's going to have tonight.
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to do
I got
something
the
like that,
over-under at 5.5.
it would be maybe you as people are going into a doctor's office, you bet on what they're there for, and on the way out,
if they come out,
not if they come out, but when they come out, then you do like you ask them after they come out, what were you in for? That kind of a thing. My thing would be obscure sports. Try and find obscure sports. Things you don't
like
normally.
bet on cricket.
Yeah, like or
That's
dart,
a fun thing.
curling.
Yeah,
just
bowling.
some of those that because it sounds like if you have that kind of a gambling addiction, if you will, it's everything that's in front of you. Like you just every moment you have, you just let's bet on this, let's bet on that, whatever's right in front of me.
This.
So yes, well they said they can afford it. So it's then at that point it's finding new things is obscure sports, broaden your horizons. That's my advice.
Yeah,
Or
my
bet on what time my kids will go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of my it was on the Drew. It was a thing they did on the Drew Carey show. They would put a piece of construction paper on like the bottom half of a TV and then watch Fox News on mute and try to guess what the actual article was by like blocking the lower third. So it says like Florida man kills himself with a slinky. And then you would just see like the crime scene and like Florida palm trees, like what's happening? And then, you would guess a Florida man killed himself with a slinky.
Yeah. I like it.
Well, so at my peak degeneracy, I was gambling on Middle Eastern women's basketball. And one of the bets was if they got blown up during the during the action. Yeah.
Wow.
I always put a couple $100 on that.
Nice.
Never hit it.
Those are some great ideas, gentlemen.
World good. Yeah.
What happened? Do we have Cody Reed's copy tonight? There it is.
Yes,
Okay.
right there.
I was flying through. If you guys have any questions for the Rich Dickman Show, we would love to answer. My history is almost 600 over 600. Probably can call 600 podcasts now that I've done, Randy. I think I was a professional advice giver over 10 years ago.
Every day,
and I do it every day and every week on the Rich Dickman Show. Whatwouljesusdraw.com. Check it out.
Nice. You ready to read some copy, Cody?
Never.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, you filthy degenerates. Want to keep your secret? Okay, that moved on me. Whoever deleted something on the notes, thank you.
Randy's a little loud, Randy.
Hey, you filthy degenerates. Want to keep your dirty secret safe? Signals, the app for you. So secure, even Trump's crew used it to leak war plans to a reporter. It's like hiding your porn stash and emailing it to your mom. Or planning a surprise party and texting the guest of honor, act shocked at 8 p.m. Surprise, dipshit! Your spy game's toast. Signal's got that fancy encryption locking your chats tight. Unless you're dumb enough to invite your ex or a journalist. Did you mess up? Just blame a staffer like Mike Waltz did when he screwed the pooch. Signal! Because you're a real threat. Signal, because the real threat to your secrets is your own stupid ass. Yeah, when we were talking about the betting thing, I was just like, you can bet which U.S. government official is going to perjure himself. That'll be a fun thing.
Yeah.
I bet you we can find some kind of bookie board with odds on it, right? Pam Bondi's got to be up there.
If
right?
for the way things are going, like this wouldn't surprise me if within the next 5 years it happened. But if there was like a show, it was a legit like blood sport, death sport, right, where you go to survive a tournament like to the death, people would bet on that. People would watch that. Right?
That's how we should do immigration.
Hunger Games or celebrity death?
No, think Mortal Kombat.
Wait, what did you say?
That's how we should do immigration.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I feel like that's already unofficially in play. with crossing the border. It's just like, not all of us will make it.
Oh,
Let's
you know
go.
where I just realized this is. I've been watching Squid Game. I just pitched Squid Game. Would people watch like legit Squid Game if motherfuckers actually getting
They'd
killed?
get all the views.
I
Yeah.
feel
Gamble on
that's that's what literally like the Roman Colosseum was. They got bleachers in that motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right.
I say when we watch Love is Blind and these people are a train wreck, part of me says, I really don't want to laugh at them because you kind of feel bad for them. But then you remember they signed up for this. And kind of same thing, if you do something like that, at first you might say, like, this is kind of weird to be like really into watching people kill each other. But if people legitimately just said, yeah, I'll sign up for that, then you go, what do you, I mean, they know what they're getting into. So then it's like, this is, at that point, I don't see a problem with it. Just saying, like, people sign up for
like
it.
boxing right now. Every time I'm just like, yo, that guy lost his teeth. But it's just like, that guy lost his teeth because he said it would be okay with it if he happened.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. What do we got next, Randy?
Oh, we got
Ladies and
Dick of the
gentlemen,
Week.
it is now time to introduce this week's
The show is just
finalists
Cody
for
read
Dick
shit,
of
huh?
the Week.
Yeah.
And
You're so
here's
good
the
at it.
nominee.
Yeah.
I love
It's
listening
not our
to you.
fault.
It's like your voice is like smooth as velvety
Number
butter.
1, Hawaii
pancakes with
road
syrup.
rage altercation.
This is
remarkable because Hawaii, no first-hand account, very chill place. Also, road rage, not a lot of. It's got to be somebody. You know what I mean? Not a lot of roads. Not a lot of
Lahaina
connected
noon.
roads. On March 23rd, 2025, in Ocean View, Hawaii, a road rage incident near the 78.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. There's a place called Ocean View, Hawaii.
Just one place.
I
Just
guess, yeah. It's
Just one
top of the
place?
mountain.
Isn't everything in Ocean View?
Yeah.
Okay,
Once
go
you
ahead.
have elevation,
Sorry.
yeah, you can see everything.
It's like in San Diego.
78-mile
there's an ocean
marker of
beach.
Highway 11 resulted in a physical altercation between two men following a traffic collision involving a white Toyota 4Runner and a silver Ford SUV, reported at 9:20 a.m. near Kona Gardens subdivision. Both men suffered non-life-threatening injuries, with one treated and released at Kona Community Hospital and the other refusing treatment. Police noted conflicting statements suggesting one party may have driven recklessly prior to the incident and are seeking witnesses to clarify the sequence of events. Huh. Okay. Kona.
Yep.
Where's that? That's the Big Island?
It's where Crush is from.
Yeah.
Hold on, brother.
So I'm pretty good at reading between the lines here. You got both men suffered, it says non-life-threatening injuries, but it's implying that they both suffered injuries.
Mm-hmm.
One was treated, the other refused treatment. One was possibly reckless driving, the other one wasn't. So here's what happened. One of them was recklessly driving, and that guy refused treatment because he's a fucking tough guy. He's a cock tough guy. Alpha male.
And he's drunk.
Yep. So he did some stupid shit and he's like, oh no, but I'm good. That's exactly what's happening. Now, how all the rest of it went down is irrelevant because that's essentially just got like some frat dude living in the glory days.
Did nobody get arrested? They both
said no one.
roaming the streets of Kona now, free to terrorize? Okay.
Two men
All right.
following a collision.
So Cody, do you know these guys? That's the real
No, I
question.
don't know Mr. Toyota 4Runner or Mr. Silver Ford SUV.
Are you related to them?
No, I feel like that would go hand in hand with the knowing question.
Okay.
I'm equally as surprised as when I send REM pictures of, those vehicles that I see, and I go, "Do you know this driver?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "No, why would I know that?" I'm like, "It's the same company you work for. It's the same company you work for.
okay.
They're everywhere." But like,
Yeah.
Do you know this idiot?
I'm like, but I'll just send him a picture, and be like, "Do you know who this is?" And he's like,
but here's the thing:
"Like, stop bugging me."
I may not
if
know
you
him,
let-
but I can tell you everything
if you
about
let
him.
Rem keep up with that long enough, the answer will be yes eventually.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the
oh
point.
shit, that's Ted.
Did you know that
Yep.
I ran by one of those buildings in Connecticut and I sent him a picture and he was like, "What the fuck was that?" Like, that was fun. That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was good.
That
like a
was
year
that's
ago.
far
I
away
feel
from
like
me.
I'm
Yeah.
It's probably because I'm fresh off of thinking with your Dickman, but I want to like give advice to these guys. Like, don't fight in Hawaii.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
that's
Hawaii.
actually Cody's very noble endeavor.
Everyone's trying to be
'cause
aloha.
Yeah.
Why you
There
got
was definitely a headbutt.
You know that?
somebody might have a gun. You're not that much of a badass.
Hawaii gun ownership is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Tammy Duckworth's in charge. That bitch is fucking crazy and stupid.
My mom's got a gun.
Tammy Duckworth and Hirono. Is she from California or is she from Hawaii? So Hirono's very stupid
Hirono
too.
sounds Hawaii.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2.
Elm Park school knife incident. That's a weird name for a school. On March 22nd, 2025, in Elm Park, UK, at 16.
Wait. Oh, I was going to try to guess. I was going to say UK.
Why? Yeah, that's how that goes.
They're banning ninja swords.
Yep.
That's a true statement. Fucking, they call them ninja swords. They're banning ninja swords.
Mm-hmm.
So the poor people can't protect themselves from the stabbing.
A 16th birthday party at Elm Park Primary School turned chaotic when a gang of 50 to 60 youths, believed to be armed with knives and machetes, gate crashed the event around 9 p.m. The attack injured 2 teenagers, a 16-year-old male, a 19-year-old male, with non-life-threatening wounds, and 4 police officers were hurt when engaging with the aggressive group. Arrests included 3 teenagers on suspicion of assault on emergency workers and 2 boys for possessing offensive weapons. Was there any other type of weapon?
Offensive weapons.
Bailed for further questioning. CCTV footage and social media videos show the panic, with residents describing 2 hours of utter mayhem. This is one of the things that makes me very happy to be an American. It's just like, I feel like any American police force can get things settled within an hour.
Well, the problem with the UK is that they were probably arresting some old woman for social media posts instead of, controlling crime.
Did you know you need TV licenses in the UK? That's fucking wild.
You need TV licenses. Yeah.
And they'll come in to make they will walk into your house to make sure you don't have one. They're like deputized to forcibly enter your house to make sure you don't have a TV that's not licensed, which is like,
dude, shit's crazy there. Okay. It's not as cool as it seems from over here. Damn, Randy.
Sorry.
Get that. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
My little one was doing that earlier today. Then he's like pulling out boogers and eating them. And then was grossing his sister out.
Back to the knife stab story.
Yes.
It's wild.
So, yeah, that's pretty shit. 50 to 60. 50 to 60.
It's also very UK that there was a camera rolling for all this. You know what I mean? Like the CCTV footage. It's just like,
And you know that they organized this on TikTok. It was like, we're gonna go stab some bitches in 9:20 or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. So the attack injured 2 teenagers, 16 and 19.
Pray for the UK. All right, we got a third one here, so we got to choose from.
Modern day hospital workplace. Modern day hospital workplace altercation on March 20th, 2025. At Mater Dei Hospital in Malta, a workplace altercation during a shift change at 7:15 resulted in a male staff member stabbing a 41-year-old Indian female nurse, causing serious injuries to her shoulder and hand. Hospital personnel witnessed her bleeding, and she was treated in the emergency department. The 36-year-old Indian male suspect was arrested with police investigations going on, and he is expected to face charges soon. Where's Malta?
The island of Malta. It's actually near Italy.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say
okay.
My guess was Italy or India. Africa, but Africa was a huge guess. Yeah.
Well, okay. I thought Nick's an Indian female nurse.
They're both
was probably
Indian.
stabbed by a Maltese guy, right?
Well, they're both Indian.
Yeah. Oh wait,
36-year-old.
That's
Indian
why I
male.
thought
We have all the details.
Gotcha. All right, I can't comment on this one.
Yeah, the British people might arrest Rem. Quick, give the most generic advice you can. Don't get stabbed.
Yep.
Or don't get stabbed. Don't stab people except in self-defense.
Don't stab.
Why are we just stabbing people?
Yeah.
It was a
fix your culture.
Yeah, shift change.
So like,
well,
it's like 2 coworkers, and the guy just stabbed a lady. There's no background information on why it happened. He's just like,
they're probably playing a game.
And I loved that hospital personnel witnessed her bleeding. You know what I mean? It's just like, is the doctor blind that helped her out. You know what I mean? Like, you have to look at the wound to stop the bleeding, I feel. That's a
How
given.
much was she bleeding?
I mean, if there's a place to get
You
stabbed.
played knifey spoony before.
There you go.
Yeah, in the hospital's perfect
Yeah,
place.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say the shoulder's pretty good.
Yeah. One or the other. I mean, there's a few. Well, have you guys ever heard about that? Like what do they call them? $1 million wounds? No, I don't know what they call them. But like World War I and II, there's certain wounds that, like, if you get injured a certain way, it was like, well, you go home and you just can't. They won't send you back. Some of them was like you get shot in the buttocks, right? Like, it doesn't hit any bones, but like hit you in the butt, and they just go, all right. My English teacher, my English teacher in high school said his grandpa, whatever it was, got shot like between two of his toes, in the webbing of his toes, and because it takes forever to heal, and they're all like in trenches and stuff that are half filled with water. They were like, "Well, you're going home," and he's like, "I mean, of all the things to get injured, or if you're gonna get shot, that's the one."
Kind of have a normal life.
Yeah, like you're not. I mean, listen, nobody actually wants to get shot, but I mean, like kind of same here.
If you're gonna get stabbed,
not gonna be Nadia Comaneci.
Get it in the shoulder and get it in the hospital. That's
in the toe webbing. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Who's our dick
you
of the
could
week
bet
this
on
week?
that too.
Well, there's one more entry. There's one more entry. My daughter would like to nominate the UDF gas station because she gets a milkshake with a banana and they never have it. Today she went in and couldn't get it because we were getting blood drawn and fasting. So, but they had bananas. So
they do milkshakes at a gas station?
Yeah, it's United Dairy Farmers. It's their whole shtick. They sell ice cream.
Oh, okay.
So what do they say they can't do? The banana?
Yeah. A lot of times they don't have the banana, and she gets like chocolate, peanut butter, and bananas. And they didn't have the banana the last 3 times.
Banana's hard to get.
But today she could get it.
Ohio.
But she wasn't allowed because we were getting the blood drawn. So
you're the dick of the week.
Yeah.
I vote UK Police Service.
I mean, to me, anyone that
After much deliberation, the incredibly handsome expert judges have come to the consensus that this week's Dick of the Week award goes to...
I wonder if I should respond to this guy. I was just going to say, anybody that would ever want bananas is the dick of the week. I'm telling you, bananas are disgusting. When you eat it, it's like a giant loogie in your mouth. They're absolutely nasty.
Fucking kind of bananas you've been eating, my friend.
They're slimy and gross. It's like a giant loogie. I'm
3/4 on Ray's side.
So if you go to I've done this, go to Jamba Juice and you get they have the chocolate mood that has no bananas in it, and then like the peanut butter mood, which does have the bananas in it. And they've done it before. They don't blend it enough. And so you're sucking, and then, the chunk gets stuck in the end of the straw, and you're like, oh, what the heck? So you suck a little bit harder, and all of a sudden, right in the back of your throat, slimy banana loogie. It's disgusting.
Choke to death on a banana.
It's just disgusting.
That's the worst way to die.
Like, the bananas are gross. Okay. Just ban bananas.
Yeah, Randy, you're the fucking dick of the week, you piece of shit.
Okay, fair.
People were stabbed.
UK police close.
People were
stabbed. Rem.
Okay. All right.
Multiple for 2 hours, man.
UK police. I'm with Cody. UK police.
How did the UK police not manhandle a bunch of, what did it say, like 11-year-olds?
Youth.
mean, I guess if they were like 18-year-olds.
50 of them, though.
It's a lot of youths.
It's in Elm Park, UK. That's a small town.
Would you guys, how many...
Imagine if you had a gun.
How many youth? No weapons. No weapons. How many do you think you'd take before they overwhelm you? What's your max number?
How youth?
What ethnicity are they? Tell me. Tell me now. Tell me what ethnicity.
Just say they're from your neighborhood. Whatever that becomes.
Oh shit.
I don't know what that is, but like just your
listen. If it's 63-year-olds, like fucking no problem. But if it's 10-year-olds, I'm old, man. I could probably take about 27.
They still have their baby teeth.
Let's say 12-year-olds. I think that's a good. Not too young.
I'm not messing because they're just crazy enough. Like some of them have been on the internet. Some of them have watched porn at that point. All right, they're fucking out of their minds at 12. No.
So how many? What's your number?
Like 3. Probably 6.
That's it.
I was gonna say
they're
4.
12.
Are they?
I'm 44.
Who has the element of surprise? Are they like hanging out and I get to pick one to attack, or is it?
Oh no!
Do they have knives?
It's like no, there's 0 weapons, and I mean not a cage, but I mean it's like a setting.
No run.
It's a
Right. I
ring the
can't
bell.
bend my
go.
elbow all the way. It hurts all the time.
Okay,
Like,
well.
you understand?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Surgery?
Yeah, I think so.
Feel
you double the count if you had Tommy John surgery and you could recover.
4.
Then
4 is my
take twice as many
honest
12-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, if you're very liberal with the kicks to the face, you
Yeah.
can take out a few
See,
more.
I think you got to
But-
like they're shorter, so it's easier to kick them in the neck and face. So
Yeah.
I think my answer is going to be 4. I think I can take 4 of them. The first guy I got surprised with like a throat punch, and then like
Yeah.
I got to defuse the double team.
You also
Good.
you got to take into consideration psychological factors, right? If you bash a couple faces in enough, some of those 50 to 60 Utes will run away because they're scared. They're children, right?
Yeah, you
so
just
if you
gotta
go
grunt
Walking
when you
Dead
do
on
it.
their ass, right? Yeah, if you rip somebody's jaw out, if you can manage, or you just bite some flesh.
Yeah, just start biting shit. Yeah.
But like the question is, are you willing to do
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like Huel used to say, it's not who's strongest in a fight, it's who's craziest. Who's willing to go further.
Yeah. Who wants to die less?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That reminds me,
So-
I can't remember exactly what happened, but like a John Wayne movie where he's got like, it's him against 4 guys and he's got a Derringer, which is like a 2-shot pistol, right? Like tiny little, but he's like, all right, well, come after me. At least 2 of you are going to die. And they kind of all go, well, I don't want to be one of the 2. So like, they all just kind of
Right.
take, it's that kind of thing. Yeah. You just smash the shit out of one little 12-year-old's face and all of a sudden
Right.
they all kind of run away.
Trip
And
them,
you-
stomp on their neck.
You grab a skinny, nerdy one, you start spinning them around a little bit. You can take out a couple more, just like that skull on skull contact.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hit a
Grab by the
motherfucker
heels,
with a motherfucker.
Just,
But you need the opportunity to knock him down and then pick him back up. So, like,
A lot of our
that has to happen
conversation
quick.
turns into fights. Like, remember the pelican?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I just
Now
want to
it's
fight people.
50 to 60
Now-
youths.
I think part of this might come from, so I got The Last of Us recently, like it was half off. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
now's the time to buy it, right? When it's half off. And all I'm thinking is like, they got the people that are like infected, but not full zombies. So that kind of thing where they're not like super powered. And that's all I'm thinking is like, you get attacked by like 12 enraged kids, or 12-year-old enraged kids, however many it is. But like, I mean, this isn't us just going seeking out 12-year-old kids and beating them down, right? Like that's not what's happening.
Oh, this
You're just defending
immediately
yourself?
became less fun for me. It still stands.
I tried to tone it down in case someone wants to take some clips, but
I understand.
out of context clips.
But
No, nobody's listening. Don't worry.
yeah, I think 4. I think
Hey, we've been doing good.
Yeah, there's 7.
We doubled our downloads. We don't
Yeah.
say what the number is, but we doubled it.
Yep. Went from 8 to 16.
We don't say the
Yeah,
number.
that's right.
That's pretty good.
All right.
32 to 64 and a half. All right.
Million.
Man, Randy, I'm really looking forward to the recappers on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got told that was the best part of the show.
They're
Yeah.
hilarious.
That's
They
yeah,
are.
By
the
more than one
recappers are
person.
good. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some Dickman dilemmas.
Oh, the
Oh, god damn it.
I'm gonna eat something.
Fuck.
I'm gonna take a restroom break,
That's where it should stop.
and I have to take a shit, which is I'll be back in 15.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Fuck. Come on.
For die. All right.
I like to think that was like 60 English youths
Yeah.
that can harmonize like that.
Yep.
The Celebrity Punch Pass. Number 1 dilemma. You get 1 free punch at any celebrity. No consequences, but they get to punch you back later.
That's a consequence.
Do you swing? Yeah, that is a consequence.
Yeah, I'd punch somebody over.
Is
do I get to-
Stephen Hawking a celebrity?
He's
He's
dead.
dead.
Thinking
Yeah,
about
punch his
people
dead
that
body.
can't.
Yeah.
All right.
Beat the shit out of his corpse.
So let's just say celebrity is any known person, infamous or famous.
Somebody that all of us know.
Yeah, like I would call
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un a celebrity, even though we do not celebrate him.
No, I understand what you mean. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right.
Huh.
See,
Anthony Fauci.
nah,
Ooh. Nah.
that's not going to be interesting.
Yeah.
You're going to hit him, he's going to say ow, and then he's going to hit you, and you're going to be like,
He's not going to say ow.
why not? You don't think you can make a man say ow, Rem? I make
Hard
men
to
say
talk.
ow every night.
when your ass is asleep.
I'm so confused as to where this is going.
Rem thinks he can punch a fucker and kill him, I think, or render him not speakable.
Render him unconscious. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
With that chin?
Like what? Fucking out of here. Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
I feel like the trap with this one is falling in to pick a celebrity you would like to punch. The way I'm thinking is, what celebrity would I want to punch me?
To punch you.
That's right. My angle right now. Like
Anthony Fauci.
I don't want to say Anthony Fauci punch.
Is that why you picked him? Because he can't really punch back?
Yep.
I mean, he could have launch a bioweapon at you.
These are punches.
I mean, what if he punches you with a fistful of virus?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say? David Schwimmer. That's who I'm going to go.
David Schwimmer.
I'm going to go with David Schwimmer because like if you come into a room and say like shit, fucking David Schwimmer just fucking hooked me in the, you know what I mean? That's a story.
That's a good story. Yeah, absolutely.
How did you piss off David Schwimmer?
Yeah.
That must have been something.
It's like going to a Michael Richards comedy show.
Like, I punched him first.
Yeah. No, we traded blows. It was consensual.
No, that's a good one. I like that.
Nice. All right.
Or Jonathan Frakes. I would love to be hit by Jonathan Frakes. I don't know why.
Randy just chose The Rock.
Yeah, really? Yeah, because I want to tell him nice punch afterwards.
I feel like there's a Hawaiian punch joke in there, but I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah. Ray, who you hitting?
I don't even know. I like something like David Schwimmer or otherwise. You go with somebody like, I don't know, Seinfeld, where you just, Jerry Seinfeld, where you go, okay, that's pretty cool to say that it happened. Like, it's a good story.
Mm-hmm.
Hillary
Clinton.
I also went the route that you did, which is the easy to punch back. The first one that came to mind was Trump. I mean, you just he's done enough punch-worthy things that
he'd be like that kangaroo in Australia.
Yeah, and like if you punch him, he might not be able to punch you back, kind of a thing.
Baron Trump, if you can reach him.
Yeah,
they're not celebrities, but like mantis shrimp. Full circle. Let's bring it back.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's real man shit right there. Can you beat a mantis shrimp before he stabs your brain?
Oh, man.
Sweet. All right.
Would you let a mantis shrimp punch you in the face?
No.
Right in the forehead.
In the forehead? I feel like that's a little bit of CTE.
I mean, you got to like not the eyeball or something. That's like true permanent damage. I guarantee that would destroy your eyeball.
I saw that fish. I don't know if you saw the video of the fisherman getting hit through his like boot by a mantis shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
That made a hell of a, you know
what
I mean? It was like,
yeah,
that's wild. I wouldn't want that in my face.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Rem's going to text us at like 3 a.m. saying like, oh my God, these mantis shrimp
on the craziest porn.
Can we bring back the
craziest mantis shrimp porn?
Do you guys remember the term chin music? I missed that.
Yeah.
Shut up, Cody.
Shawn Michaels.
What? All right, next one.
The talking foot fungus fiasco dilemma. Your foot fungus starts talking and giving stock tips, but it demands you never wear socks again. Do you listen?
Yeah.
The good stock tips is the qualifying thing here.
Yeah, if they're good stock tips and you start winning, I'd be like, whatever.
I was going to say,
I mean, shit, I wear flip-flops all the time anyway. So like,
yeah, if my foot's like, buy Enron, I'm not listening to that foot.
I don't have any money to invest anyways, so I'm putting a sock on. Fuck this guy.
Side tangent. Randy, is it acceptable to wear socks with Crocs?
Fuck you, maybe in the winter.
So I did like my 2-year-old. He wanted to go outside. It's like 50 degrees. He loves his Crocs, but his toes were getting cold, so I put socks on him. I was like, socks Crocs combo seems a little weird. It rhymes. It's cool, but
you brought him inside immediately, right? So nobody saw.
No, I put the socks on him and then put the Crocs on him and said, "Now you can go outside." He wanted to go barefoot first.
Why would you let him outside looking like that?
With the socks?
With the socks and the Crocs? Are you insane?
Yeah,
he's going to be made fun of for the rest of his life.
It's in the backyard, damn it.
Sounds like a
dickhead.
Hop on Pop episode.
What, the dog's going to make fun of him? He's a baby. He's got to keep his toes warm.
Dog's his best friend.
Yeah, it's so like to be 2 again and just free of the concept of style and like, you know what I mean? Gaucheness.
Just fucking chilling. Here's my balls. Right? Like that's what it is.
Is that how your 2-year-old self would style himself? Here's my balls.
What are you going to do about it? Yeah. Here's my balls.
Oh, he just takes his clothes off. Like you can't give the damn. No, when we put him down for like a nap or to go to bed, we actually put like multiple layers on him, and the zippers are on stuff are always in the back, so it's harder for him to get him off. But he's like Houdini. He fucking figures it out.
Oh yeah.
Like I went in there the other day. He somehow, I go in there. He's got, the neck is around his waist, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?" And he goes, "Cars." I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And he's like pointing at his crotch, basically. And I'm like, what? You're supposed to be taking a nap. Like, what the fuck are you taking your clothes off? And he's like, cars. And then I can hear the cars. And he's trying to take his pajamas off to get to the cars that he put in his pajamas. But he didn't unzip it. He's just pulling it down. And I'm like, well, where the fuck did you even get these things? It's like, he's wild. Anyway.
I feel like
he would
children get
dress
away
up.
with too much. It's
He's
just
just
like, this
making-
is ridiculous. This is absurd.
They really do.
Yeah.
It's awful.
And all.
Yeah, if I ever did that when I was a kid, ooh.
There's nobody around
Locked
to
in the
beat you.
basement for a week and a half.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Houdini died by getting punched to death. We're just
By a mantis shrimp.
punches. Yeah.
What a fucking idiot. All right. What's the next one?
The doomsday tweet temptation dilemma. You can tweet one word that ends the world, but you get 1 billion likes before it happens. Do you send it?
That's
No.
See, I live on
for
the world,
likes.
and
Yeah. If it was $1 billion for 3 days before it happens, then
God,
maybe it's something to consider. Yeah.
What would be the word though?
Yippee-ki-yay.
Fuck.
Probably the N word.
Rem's down for this, not for the likes or the money. You're just like, I gotta say anything before the world ends?
That would end the world. Do it right now. It will end the world.
Absolutely. It almost did a couple times in 2020.
Rioting in the streets immediately.
Yeah.
Oh,
Randy,
no.
your beep doesn't come through on the track, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
Alphonic
One
takes
word
it out.
that ends the world. I don't know what my one word would be, but I'm passing on this because I
Peace.
live in the world.
It's your safe word.
Peace.
Do you have a safe word?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Oklahoma.
have a safe word?
The
Nebraska.
If you don't have a safe word, the safe word is red. I learned that.
Okay. The red.
Yes, that is the default safe word for people that don't establish one.
Or you just slap her ass 3 times. All right.
What is
That's
this?
fun. I like these. Randy,
That's good.
the intern's doing a good job. It's time to do
Nice.
some Jesus, all right?
Yeah.
And I would like everybody to know, with Easter, the holiest of holy days, coming up, resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ, go to whatwouldjesusdraw.com. Get your Jesus Easter memorabilia now. All right. We've got some great pictures up there. If you've seen, if you like the style of Van Gogh, there's Jesus
The
and Van Gogh.
holiest of holy
All
days,
right.
Yep.
420.
Yes. Lots of
And
things
we've-
happening in that day.
We've partnered with CVS Pharmacy. If you use the code April Fools at checkout, you can get a framed canvas for $19.99.
No.
No. You buy our image, you use it, you go print off the canvas, you get whatever you want. It's framed. It's an 11 by 16, I think. I just gave one to my wife's uncle, Rap God. I was
And
going to give it to my
what did-
doctor, but I forgot to pick it up.
What did Mark Maron say about our who'd you send the shit to? I forgot his name.
Oh, Justin Robert Young. He said
Justin
it was
Robert Young.
wildly good.
Wildly
From
good.
politics, and
Yeah.
we're not wrong.
Whatwouldjesusdraw.com. All right. So who won last week? Was it Ray again?
Yeah,
Ray,
let me
you
hit the
fucking
bumper.
asshole.
Do you love art?
OMG. I love
This is probably the worst segment in history for a podcast, but it's the most fun.
I
segment
was
I've ever
beside
done.
myself when this was initially
I
pitched.
love AI.
I've seen wackier stuff happen.
On
I've
paper,
seen-
it's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
but I've seen wackier podcast formats happen with like food. It's just like,
Boy, have we got a segment for you.
Randy is going live. Right, go live.
I went live.
I know I'm not doing it right. Watch stream. Okay. All right. So, Ray, what is our theme for Jesus this week?
So it's got to be Jesus Christ of Nazareth on a farm, performing some sort of farm-ish task with the
So
help
Jesus Christ the farmer.
with the help or
Okay.
aid of at least one other individual.
So
Okay.
Jesus Christ the
All right,
farmer on a farm +1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ on a farm +1.
Ooh, I
All
got
right.
one.
Okay. Go ahead, Randy.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth running a combine through a cornfield with Fred making a crop circle. All right.
I need some help
Mel
here. You got
Gibson's
any
gonna
Star
show
Wars
up on
nerds?
Yeah.
So the moisture farm, right? What are those? Are they evaporators? Where they farm the water, the moisture?
I'm not sure.
Something like that. Yeah. I can't remember
Okay.
technically.
All right.
Is that right?
I'm gonna go next. I don't want to forget. Randy,
Yeah.
you ready?
Yes.
All right. Jesus Christ of Nazareth
Okay.
working alongside Luke Skywalker, repairing an evaporator on their moisture farm on Tatooine.
You know, like the set for Tatooine is like in Iraq.
I thought it was
I'm looking it up right now.
with a Z.
Zanzibar? Zimbabwe?
No, not Zanzibar. Maybe, or Algeria, or Morocco. It's Africa. Okay. Thank you, Randy. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait
Tunisia.
to see it.
Star
Tunisia. That's what I meant. With a Z.
Tatooine in Tunisia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
mine kinda
Cody
sucked.
or Ray?
I got one ready.
Go ahead.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth poking a scarecrow who's up on a post with a pitchfork.
Okay.
That's it. That's the joke.
Who's
That's
this?
the tweet. Hopefully the visual will look like Jesus Christ getting hit by the spirit.
I'll allow it as far as the scarecrow. Yeah.
Rem realized what I was doing.
Oh my god, yes.
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 I wanted this to look like Jesus Christ
That
getting
was
hit by
so
the spirit of Longinus.
cartoonish.
Because scarecrows are kind of
Right.
crucified. That's where my brain went.
Yeah. Yep.
But
I love it. That's
we'll
so
see how
smart,
those
Cody.
come out.
Ray, this is your theme. So what's your prompt, baby?
Well, for what it's worth, I only thought of it as the intro was playing. I thought of the prompt, I should say. Jesus Christ of Nazareth delivering a baby cow.
Oh,
I know calf would be, but we're gonna leave it like that.
synonyms.
Are they with
While on peyote with Sting.
yeah, something like that. With fuck, I can't think of anybody. I don't know. Sarah Palin looking on. I have no
What's
idea.
she up to nowadays?
Man, Sarah Palin, not like Jim Morrison or fucking Kenny Omega.
I don't know.
or-
I don't want to let you guys influence it. That's somebody that came to mind.
Okay.
All right. All right,
Well, I
Randy,
think
pick
this
the
is
one.
mine.
Whoa.
That
All right.
that's like a
Well,
action flick, like cover of
Yeah.
that's a movie cover.
Or like some kind of Sundance, like romance thing, like out of like Spain. Wow.
next one.
Wow. That's pretty good too.
Okay, next one. That doesn't look like Luke. All right, next one. Oh,
We're going through.
all right. I
realms
see what
right
you're trying to
now.
do.
They got the Star
Thank
Wars.
you, thank you,
part
Cody.
down.
That's it. That's the one.
That
That's the one.
looks-
Okay.
That's old Luke Skywalker, huh?
Like what they're doing though doesn't look as good as the other ones, but like I get.
We're
I got it,
rifling
yeah.
through Cody's or the pitchfork. That's pretty good.
Yeah, see, I
Too cartoony.
had Luke Skywalker, Cody. I was trying to. I want what look. Oh gosh,
He's got like a
Wolverine,
hoe.
like mini Wolverine.
Or no, what's it called? A little. It's like a handheld three prong.
Truffle.
Trowel, yeah.
He's lecturing. He's
No.
lecturing him.
I wanted to do a role
Where's the
reversal with the
pitchfork?
spear of Longinus. Didn't we have a
The face
re-roll
of that
rule or
scarecrow.
something earlier?
Yeah. We can do a rerun.
Just
I'll use version
just
2.
alter it to be like a tall scarecrow or something because I want to get the posturing right. Like Jesus Christ, like copy it like Jesus Christ of Nazareth poking a scarecrow on a high post or something like that. Mounted on a scarecrow mounted on a high post or a high pole. Because I feel the posture is correct.
Wait,
Let me
you gotta delete.
let me hit the style real quick and change it to realistic.
Oh,
and then
good.
delete some
What
of
did I
the-
do wrong?
Some of the
Hit
toward the
that
end.
cartoon shit.
Oh, with a pitchfork. Okay,
Thank you, both of you.
with a pitchfork.
All right,
right,
let's let that
generate.
cook and then go through.
It's gonna give the
Right.
scarecrow a pitchfork.
Oh, sure.
Here's Ray, one of them. I don't like that it's doing all this
It's
cartoon
weird.
shit.
Oh, wow. That's like a Norman Rockwell.
Oh, that's like that's Sound of Music.
Yeah.
That's good too. Yo, I love.
Oh no.
Look at his chest.
He's mansplaining. He's mansplaining in that one.
That's 83 Jesus.
Which, man, I think it's a toss up.
I think it's the next one.
I was gonna say number 3.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like number 3. It's got the baby counted too. And that looks like Sarah Palin from the side.
I forgot.
That's
Jesus is
funny.
like Lex Ringer.
Oh no!
So that backfired. For those of
His face. Look, it's like a 2-piece pitchfork. Oh my god, that shit's so funny.
So for some
I
of
love
these,
how
they
it
made
messes up.
Jesus the Scarecrow and the Pitchforker, which is very like very Nietzsche.
That was
we have to go with that
weird.
one just because it's fucking silly. Hit me with the black and white one. There we
Okay,
are.
so now let me get all those opened up.
All right. Yeah, get them opened up. We'll describe them and we will vote. Oh, are you doing this in the chat?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
here we go. Okay. So Randy's got Jesus Christ of Nazareth, excuse me, running combine in a cornfield. And you've got Jesus Christ of Nazareth in front of the combine in a cornfield, and somebody else is driving. But it looks like they're reading a book in the cockpit.
Jesus is, if Jesus is there to take the wheel, if he's like 4 feet away to take the wheel, I'm like, I'm driving with my feet. I'm driving with a blindfold. I'm driving with a scotch in both of my arms.
And
hands.
Jesus looks determined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Next one.
Nope.
Oh, wrong way.
Don't remember that one.
Miss the
All right. So my prompt was Jesus Christ of Nazareth working alongside Luke Skywalker on an evaporator on a moisture farm in Tatooine. And we have old Luke Skywalker. And we have Jesus. They're working.
Alike.
Yeah, they do look alike. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. They are working on something, and it does look like Tatooine, except there's a lot more metal than there should be on the moisture farm. But I mean, that's just being picky. So I'm happy with this.
A little too lush for Tatooine, but I understand. There's
little
enough
bit,
desert.
but it's a moisture farm.
It looks a little bit like Luke is like, "Hey, look down the barrel of this blaster," and Jesus is like, "Let me just stick my eyeball around the end of it."
It looks like the shaft of a lightsaber. It's like, hey, check this out.
Just a little bit. He's like, let's see if you can be resurrected in 3 days.
Okay, and we've got Jesus Christ of Nazareth delivering a calf on a farm,
but
with Sarah.
The funny thing to me is, like, presumably, like, the mother cow, for whatever reason, the mother cow is facing forward over her newborn calf, which is apparently ready to milk because the udders,
look at the
udders are huge. I'm assuming. But the picture looks like that calf was born orally, like the mama cow just spat it up in that moment. And Jesus is upset about
ready to milk.
Like Jesus is like, this is all
Jesus. He looks like he's like, do you know what you just did?
Like, this is not what I had in the playbook for this calf to be this turgid with milk.
I'm too high for this shit.
He's like, I know you're from Alaska, but this is what happens in Wisconsin. So the other thing, I could nitpick all of them, right? Just because the AI is not that good. Like, I didn't notice the udder, but if you look at the actual, like the large full size cow, the railing goes right through the middle of its neck.
Yep.
And like, I can't not get bothered by that.
Around it, kind of. Kind of.
I don't even know.
Also, see the metal up here?
Also, noticing the baby cow has horn.
Oh yeah,
the baby cow. Yeah, the baby cow has male.
Terrible giving birth to. Oh my god.
Male and female anatomy on the baby cow.
What's Jesus holding?
That's why Jesus is upset.
A scroll.
That's why Jesus is upset. He's looking at the cows like, this cow is boy and female.
With the instructions.
Oh, look at that finger. It goes right.
Yeah, that finger is fucked. That finger has cow shit on it.
And it only has one horn.
That's it.
All right, let's go to Cody's. Cody's was
it's cinematic masterpiece.
Yeah, Cody, go ahead, Cody. You can explain yours.
I was trying to. So Jesus on a farm. I thought of fields, and then I thought of crows, and I thought of scarecrows, and then I wanted to make Jesus poke a scarecrow with a pitchfork, resembling his own death from the Spear of Longinus. I think that's what it's called. But this is just too silly. He's got the pitchfork, but he's not stabbing the scarecrow. But that's understandable because the scarecrow is himself. Yeah, the AI bot put a weird put a weird Jesus face on the scarecrow. And it's very obviously a scarecrow and not a person because he has stick arms. So
But-
it's very uncanny.
But the scarecrow fingers are done about as well as any AI fingers.
Yes. 14 on each wrist.
Jesus Christ looks satisfied. It's like, yeah, I did
He has
that.
the Mona
I did a
Lisa
good job.
half smile, the subtle half smile.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
This is the creepiest Jesus we've ever seen in the history of this game, I think.
With the face. It's almost like the V for Vendetta mask, like a little bit plastic looking.
All right. What do you have? Can we look at them all at the same time, Randy? And while we choose,
I don't know how to look at them all at the same time. Let me go back. Let me do that.
I feel like we've done that before, though.
Just tell the AI create a collage. Like fucking, what is AI even good for?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to do with Chat GPT real quick.
Does this one do nude stuff? Can we do Anna Nicole Smith or no?
No.
All right. Who's okay? Listen, I'm gonna vote for me. I'm gonna vote for me.
Yeah, I think it nailed your prompt the most. Yeah,
I'm in fucking stitches over this abomination of a cow and Jesus looking dispossessed over it. Like, God, we have to try this again.
He does look so disappointed.
He's just like the natural order was fucked in front of my eyes.
He's like,
So
Sarah, you know how many miracles I performed? This is so frustrating right now.
Yeah, that's the exact facial
I don't know
expression.
what happened on this cow.
Is the mother bleeding? What happened? This has horns.
Where did the horns come from?
Yeah. All right. What are you guys voting?
I'm voting for cow. Is that Randy's? That's Ray's.
That's Ray's. Yeah, I'm voting for Ray. Again.
Also, Sarah Palin.
Motherfuckers,
Yeah,
it's fucking Star Wars. It's Jesus Christ in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But look at the others, Rim.
That doesn't even
We
look
got
like
a
Sarah
bell.
Palin.
They came
Look
out
at
with a
the
bell.
chin. There's
Look at the baby
defects. There's things-
towers.
Fuck you guys.
Rem,
Sarah Palin,
imagine
her
giving
chin's too
birth to a
fat.
horned animal.
No.
You're a close second, Rim. Is that little R2D2 back there?
Oh,
Or just
look at that.
Probably you guys just fucking just disregard my shit and just vote for Ray anyways.
No,
Fuck
so
you guys.
for me, it's a toss up. Like I'm half inclined to vote for Rems, but I'm trying to go through the nitpicking process of what has more glaring issues.
I do like I do like Luke Skywalker asking Jesus to look down his lightsaber shaft.
It very much looks like that is exactly what he said. Would you look down my lightsaber shaft?
All right. Make a decision.
I'll vote for Rems.
Ray.
Yeah, I'll go with
Ultimate-
Rim. I'll change.
I will not.
All right.
I'll go with Rim. Rim wins.
I win. Woo!
Did you vote for? Oh, I guess as long as you didn't vote for mine, Rem, then you win.
No, I voted for myself. I was the first to vote. Yeah. All right. That was fun. These Jesus things
They're
are
good.
freaking awesome.
I hope they're
Whatwouljesusdraw.com. Go check it out. You can look at the images, and if you like them, you can get yourself one. And you can put that on other things. We have an exclusive to whatwouljesusdraw.com. We got Jesus welcoming you to the Gulf of America on a beautiful mug. That mug is amazing. I love this mug, and you should get one. Now make your own image out of. Well, I'm sorry. What are you doing?
I'm having ChatGPT make the fifth one.
I thought you were prompting me.
No.
Okay. All right.
Nah. It'll take a while, but it'll make a good image.
Fun episode, my friends.
Yeah.
good.
Just
Yeah,
a few more
we're always
left.
killing
A few
it.
more to go. Yeah, Ray, you got
Oh,
any
hey.
final? What?
Oh, I was gonna say, live 301. We need to figure out a weekend. Not Mother's Day.
I know. It's Mother's Day or Easter.
The
or,
Brits just had Mother's Day and freaked me out. I thought I was a bad son. It just turned out I wasn't British.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
All my British,
Man, could you
like,
imagine
neutral-
how insufferable Cody
all
would be?
all
if
my
he had a
British
accent?
neutrals were just like, Happy Mother's Day, like last week. I was like, fuck me.
Ray, any final thoughts for tonight? I'll give you a moment.
No,
And only a moment.
yeah, I've had enough moments. Let's go fight some pelicans after this.
Nice.
I feel like the
it.
episode
Cody,
title has to have
Read.
a punch pun. What's a good
punch
punny punch?
Maybe it's like we get a bunch of 50 to 60 British Utes to go fight
Utes.
a pack of what are they? Mantis shrimp.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth swinging a 12-year-old into a crowd of 12-year-olds, bloodying them.
How about Jesus Christ of
They probably
Nazareth
won't give you bloody.
fighting
No.
fighting a pack of mantis shrimp?
On the playground. On the playground.
Oh, on the playground.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
the.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
On realistic generate.
Randy, final thoughts or words before we wrap this up.
ChatGPT sucks. It's melting. Sorry.
It said no kids
It's okay.
fighting kids.
Randy's been doing Studio Ghibli images of like my family.
Don't do
for the
that.
last week.
If you knew
Too late.
anything about Miyazaki, the founder of,
I know nothing about him.
okay,
I know
go learn
nothing
something
it.
about him.
Missed
You
the
would,
prompt.
you would know he hates that.
We were way
Is he dead?
buried.
No,
Oh, okay. All right. This is not Jesus swinging. It's him on a swing person. All right.
The
Oh,
far less
artificial
graphically
intelligence.
violent.
Randy said the magic words.
Let's bring this baby home.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Ray, and the Mantis Shrimp for joining us on the Rich Dickman Show tonight. If you got something to say or just want to join the conversation, hit up our voicemail, baby, 513-512-5721. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Ram Dickman and Randy at Randall_Dickman and Cody at Cody McCann, MCCANN, and Ray. I don't know if he still does
I
that
don't
or not.
remember
Okay.
that one time
And hey,
we doxed my email address? We just said it because it's so similar to my. I shouldn't redox myself. Never mind.
it's a good thing I caught on because I was about to say it.
No,
I thought
you missed you missed the middle initial.
Yeah. Cody, listen, if you haven't yet reached out to Ray, the voicemail line is the place to do it. 513-512-5721. Make sure you dive back into our catalog for more epic content and check out whatwoulddjesusdraw.com for the latest in Jesus AI art. Okay, that shit is amazing. Check it out. All right. And it's Easter.
It's
Give
a
gifts.
It's
blast.
wildly good.
Wildly good, as Mark Maron once said. Justin Young Robert.
Young.
Justin Robert Young. All right.
Who likes
Thanks, guys.
libel? I like libel.
Good night.
See ya.
Boosh.
See you.
Damn it, Ray.
I don't know what
good
that is
for you.
actually. I fucked that up so much. I don't know. I don't know exactly what the proper sequence is. I just say like phonemes at the end of this.
I'm just here
That's
so
it.
I
That's
don't
the
have to download and listen. This is just so I can listen as I record. It takes the same amount of time.
So I don't get fired.
I'm seriously gonna find. That's that. I was listening to the bumpers. That's one of those bumpers. Which one was that?
Out of context.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that was a good bumper. That was a good one. That's so many good pulls.
Mantis shrimp. Gotcha.
I'm telling you, those mantis shrimp have
That's
a bunch
cool,
of.
yeah.
Have you seen the different colors? They're beautiful.
You know, but hold on a second. We spent the first 10 minutes of this episode talking about cock and not one mention of it since.
Good.
We got all the cock out of our system.
We've been decocked.
You're so fucking cocky. Shut up. All right.
Okay, so today we're taking a deep dive into the Rich Dickman Show,
Ooh, it's guy.
and specifically episode 295. This one's called One Punch Mantis, with Rem, Cody, Ray, and Randy.
Oh, those guys, yeah.
So yeah,
Hmm.
they're pretty wild. This is going to be interesting. Our goal is, well, I don't know if we have a specific goal other than just to sort of see what we can get out of this thing. It's super informal.
Right.
It's very free flowing.
Yeah.
So we're just going to kind of see where it takes us, and hopefully pull out some intriguing moments, insightful moments. To see what we could find.
Yeah, I love these just to see where the conversation goes because you never know.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
just never know. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump in
Let's do it. Okay, so right off the bat,
right off the bat.
they're talking about Blandons
Landon's.
and chickencock.
Okay.
And it seems like some sort of inside joke that I'm not in on.
Yeah, and we probably will never be in on it.
Right. I don't know if that's a drink. That sounds like a drink.
A food. Maybe some sort of mythical creature.
Or even like a nickname for somebody.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be. We don't really know.
They're laughing about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Eh.
They're having a good time.
Yeah.
And so that kind of sets the tone for like the whole conversation.
Right. They have this dynamic between them that's very familiar.
Yeah.
You can tell they've been doing this for a long time.
Exactly.
So they know each other really well.
Yeah. And, they're not afraid to just like throw out some weird word
Yeah.
that no one understands.
Yeah. Just having a little fun with it.
Exactly. Yeah. And then, I mean, almost out of nowhere, Randy mentions that he's under 400 pounds, 398 to be exact.
Yeah.
And everyone like erupts in support, but it's very like crude support.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, oh, way to go, buddy.
It's awesome.
But like, not exactly the most sensitive way to say it.
Right. But again, it goes back to that dynamic they have.
Yeah. So it's interesting. Like they are comfortable enough with each other to like share these personal things like weight loss.
Absolutely.
But they do it in this very sort of like
crude
way. Unsophisticated way.
Yeah. I mean, they're clearly close friends.
Yeah.
So they feel free to be themselves.
Yeah. And I think like that's probably part of the appeal of their show.
I would agree.
Yeah. Okay, so then things take a turn.
A turn for the weird.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could say that. So they get hung up on the episode title itself, chickencock.
Oh.
And what follows is like a surprisingly in-depth discussion about the word cock.
Really?
Like, what does it mean? It's a rooster.
Yeah.
It's the alpha male.
Yeah.
Like in animal hierarchies.
It's interesting because it's a word with like so many different meanings.
Yeah, it's slang. It's a multifaceted word.
Yeah.
And they talk about like cock of the walk and the idea that the top dog or whatever animal is often called the cock.
Yeah, no matter what the species is.
Yeah. So it's like this weird little linguistic detour.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't expect.
It is very unexpected.
From this show. But, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, are you ready for this?
Oh, boy. I don't know. I don't know if I am.
Out of nowhere, they start talking about mantis shrimp.
Mantis shrimp. Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's like something about Elon Musk cutting funding for a shrimp treadmill experiment.
A shrimp treadmill.
Yeah. And this somehow leads to just like this wave of enthusiasm for mantis shrimp. They're talking about how they have like the most powerful punch.
Oh, yeah. They can like break glass with their punch, right?
Yeah. And they're super colorful. And they even call it the cock of shrimp.
Cock of shrimp? Of course they do. That makes perfect sense in the context of their conversation.
Yeah. So it's like they went from bourbon names to like word etymology to marine biology, all in the span of like 5 minutes.
That is their thing.
Yeah.
That is their thing. You never know where you're going to go next.
Yeah. And just when you think you've seen it all, they throw in a mention of Altai sheep.
Altai sheep? What are Altai sheep?
With large hindquarters. They don't really elaborate.
Sounds like a visual I'm not sure I want.
Yeah, it's just like another random animal tangent that they throw in there.
It just pops up.
Yeah. And then finally, we get to Randy taking his dog Charlie to the vet.
Okay.
And this actually becomes a big part of the episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we'll get into that later.
All right. So far we have learned absolutely nothing.
Well, we did learn about the mantis shrimp.
Well, I guess that's true. We learned about the mantis shrimp. Okay, so what happens at the vet? This better be good.
It's pretty good. Yeah. So Randy gets to the vet way early for his 5 o'clock appointment, like 4:07.
4:07, super early.
Yeah, he's thinking he's like being responsible, right?
Yeah,
but they make him wait because the 4 o'clock appointment hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, the classic vet waiting game.
Yeah, and the waiting room's empty.
Oh, okay. So he is early and there's nobody there and they're still making him wait.
Yep.
Okay. So why are they making him wait?
I don't know. It's like they're just sticking to the schedule.
Okay.
No matter what,
Bureaucracy at its finest.
Exactly. And then to make matters worse.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Dog.
Yeah. Decides to pee on the reception desk.
Right in front of everybody.
Well, I don't think anyone was there yet, but right before like the 4 o'clock person strolls in.
Oh, okay. That's bad timing. Yeah.
For Charlie.
Yeah. So Randy's like mortified.
Yeah, I would be too.
And he takes Charlie outside to like try and do some training in the parking lot, just to like kill some time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not until 4:50,
4:50,
which is like basically his appointment time.
Yeah.
That someone finally comes out to get him.
Okay.
And then they tell him that the 4:30 appointment was a no-show.
Wait, 4:30? So they made him wait for an appointment that didn't even exist?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
That's really bizarre.
Yeah. And then it gets even better.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah. So they finally decide to see Charlie, right?
Uh-huh.
But Randy's name's not on the list.
Oh, no.
It was booked under his wife's name.
Okay.
So it's like, he's trying to sneak in someone else's dog.
Right.
And then they take Charlie to the back
Yeah.
and Randy waits for like 10 minutes. And then they finally call him in.
And they haven't done anything with Charlie because Charlie was growling at them.
Growling.
Yeah. Apparently Charlie never growls.
Okay.
So they're like scared of him or something.
Right, but if he never growls, why is he growling now?
I don't know. Maybe they were doing something to him that he didn't like.
Right.
I don't know.
Interesting.
And then the best part.
There's a best part.
They ask Randy to take Charlie's temperature himself
Himself.
with like an ear thermometer.
Oh, the ones that you just stick in their ear?
Yeah.
And they're asking him to do it? That's their job.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
And to top it all off, the vet tech misses the first attempt.
Oh, come on.
So at this point, Randy's just done.
Yeah, I would be too.
He's like, my wife and kids can handle the rest of this.
Mm-hmm.
He's considering finding a new vet.
I would too.
Yeah. So it's a whole ordeal.
What a disaster.
A complete like comedy of errors.
Yeah. So after that, did they move on to anything else?
Oh yeah. They get into Cody getting fitted for an oral device to treat his sleep apnea.
Oh, okay.
Which of course he describes in very colorful terms.
Of course he does.
Like he compares the dental mold to I don't know if I should say this.
You can say it.
An 8-inch dildo.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Cody.
Yeah. And that he's like hoping that they'll give him laughing gas.
Oh, yeah. For the actual fitting.
Yeah. So it's very Cody.
Yes, it is.
Then they have a quick update on someone trying to quit vaping.
Oh, okay.
And Randy mentions a tornado scare that he had.
Oh, no. Was he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. It's just like a quick little aside,
Okay.
Just kind of throwing it out there.
Nice.
And then Ray, he gets a little serious. He's talking about how his wife and kids' flight was delayed because of weather. and he was worried that they were going to like encounter a tornado.
Oh.
And he's talking about like the thought of suddenly being a single parent.
Oh, wow. That is serious.
Yeah. It's kind of a heavy moment for them. And then this leads to a conversation about like how you would break bad news to children.
Oh, wow.
Like if something terrible happened.
Yeah.
And Rem shares a story about how he found out that his mom died.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And it's very like blunt and kind of dark.
Yeah.
But it's also very honest.
Yeah, it is.
And then they're right back to being ridiculous.
Of course they are.
They're talking about a service where you can hire someone to deliver bad news for you.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they're talking about prank calls and like potential bits for the show.
Bits for the show.
Yeah. So it's just all over the place.
Okay. It really is a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It is.
So then they get into this segment called Thinking with Your Dick Man.
Thinking with your dick man. Okay, what is that?
So they take listener dilemmas and they give advice.
Oh, okay. Like an advice segment?
Yeah. But their advice is usually pretty terrible.
Okay.
So the first one, it's this guy from Wisconsin.
Okay.
And he's torn between going to a Packers game and a cheese curd festival.
A cheese curd festival. Oh my goodness. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. And Ray, he immediately starts like fact checking the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, there's no way both of those things are happening on the same day.
Okay.
So it's already like off the rails.
Right.
Then they have another dilemma. This one's about a person who only listens to one song.
One song.
Yeah. On repeat.
Oh my God.
And it's driving everyone around them crazy.
Yeah.
And their solutions are like all over the map. They're suggesting things like wired earbuds.
Okay.
Giving up music for Lent.
For Lent.
Yeah. It's pretty wild.
That's kind of funny though.
Yeah. And then the final dilemma.
Yeah.
This one's from a self-proclaimed gambling addict.
Oh, okay.
Who wants new things to bet on. And they start suggesting all this crazy stuff.
Like what?
Like betting on the length of their podcast.
Okay.
Setting up death pools at nursing homes.
Oh, my.
Even like betting on whether someone's going to get blown up during a fictional Middle Eastern women's basketball game.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. That is dark.
Yeah, it gets pretty dark.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they have this quick segment where Cody reads copy for a secure messaging app called Signal.
Okay. Like a sponsored segment?
Yeah. But of course, Cody, he can't just read it straight.
Of course not.
He's going to throw in his own little jokes and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He even makes a reference to like government officials purging themselves.
Okay. Well, at least he kept it topical.
Yeah. So even the ads are like kind of messed up on this show.
Right. Okay, so after the ad, where do they go?
All right. So after the ad, it's time for Dick of the Week.
Dick of the Week.
Yeah. So they basically nominate people or things that they think have been like jerks. This week, they have a road rage incident in Hawaii, a nice incident at a birthday party in the UK,
Oh, wow.
a hospital stabbing in Malta,
Okay.
and Randy's daughter being denied a banana milkshake.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, it's all over the map. And they get particularly worked up about the knife incident in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
They're like making all these generalizations about like British culture and stuff.
Okay.
And their reaction to the Malta hospital stabbing, it's kind of callous.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like they're not really taking any of this seriously.
Yeah, they're not. It's all just a joke to them. But it is kind of interesting to see like what they choose to focus on.
Yeah. So who won Dick of the Week?
Well, they actually gave it to the UK police service.
The police.
Yeah, for their handling of the knife incident.
Okay. Interesting.
Although Randy did get some flack for his strong stance against banana milkshakes.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. And then, just when you think it can't get any weirder,
Yeah.
they start talking about how many 12-year-olds they could take on in a fight.
Oh my gosh. That's a little creepy.
Yeah, it is. It's a very strange conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they wrap things up with Dickman dilemmas.
Dickman dilemmas.
Yeah. So these are like hypothetical situations
Okay.
with like these really tough choices, you know?
Yeah.
So the first one, it's would you rather get a free punch at a celebrity,
Okay.
but they get to punch you back?
Oh.
So it's kind of a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, sounds like it.
And then the next one, it's would you rather have a talking foot fungus?
A what?
A talking foot fungus?
Okay.
That gives you accurate stock tips,
Okay.
but it demands that you stop wearing socks.
What?
Yeah. I don't know where they come up with this stuff.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last one?
So the last one is, would you post a tweet that would instantly end the world, but you would get 1 billion likes beforehand?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And they all say no,
Okay, good. Good.
which is like a rare moment of sanity
Yeah, it is.
on this show.
Yeah.
And then they move on to what would Jesus draw?
What would Jesus draw? Okay, I'm intrigued.
So they basically give AI, these prompts to create images of Jesus
Okay.
in like these ridiculous situations.
Like what?
So this week's theme is Jesus on a farm.
Jesus on a farm.
Yeah. Doing like some kind of farm thing with at least one other person there.
Okay. So what did they come up with?
Oh, it's pretty wild. There's one where he's like helping a cow give birth.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a little disturbing.
Okay.
And there's another one where he's like riding a tractor, but the tractor's on fire.
Okay. Well, that took a dark turn.
Yeah. So it's a pretty crazy segment.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's all in good fun.
Of course.
And then finally they wrap up the show
Okay.
with like some announcements and stuff.
So what did we learn from all of this?
Well, I think we learned that the Rich Dickman Show is a very unique show.
It is definitely unique.
It's very informal.
Yeah.
It's very tangential. They jump from topic to topic.
Yes.
They're not afraid to be crude.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to be offensive.
Right.
But they're also surprisingly insightful sometimes.
They are. I was surprised by how they kind of went into the etymology of cock and really, really, dove into it.
Yeah. Yeah. And they clearly have a lot of fun doing the show.
They do.
And I think that's part of the appeal.
Yeah, I think so too. They seem like they're just a group of friends having a good time.
Yeah. So it's a weird show.
Yeah.
But it's also a really entertaining show.
It is. It is.
And I think that's kind of the point.
I think so too.
So if you're looking for something that's like totally different
Yeah.
and completely unpredictable,
Yeah.
you might want to check out the Rich Dickman Show.
I would agree.
Just be prepared for anything.
Yeah. And maybe don't listen to it with your kids.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Okay, so that's our deep dive into the Rich Dickman Show.
Episode 295, One Punch Mantis.
Yeah. What a wild ride.
It was. So, what should we do a deep dive into next time?
Who knows?
I like it.
That's the fun of it.
Absolutely. All right. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, it was. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Until next time.